Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cleo Washington coming to you live from the Intel platform. And let me adjust my camera just a little bit here. All right. But I'm going to play a little segment of a video, okay, that kind of shows some things about Charlie Kirk that most Americans didn't know. When you put stuff out like this, these entities, these demons, these globalist elites, all right, they will utilize that to try and trigger some type of event that will spawn an outcome of their liking. They want America destroyed, okay? First and foremost, it's all distractions. I'm not saying it's not real, but it's all distraction because this all has been fomented. Okay, these entities, they don't care about people dying, as I stated once before. But check this out regarding Charlie Kirk.
To be quite frankly honest with you, a lot of blacks really don't care. And in some cases, whites don't either.
When you go on a plane, do you go to the pilot and ask for your credentials? Or do you believe that the airline did the right thing and hired the right? So you ask.
No, I don't. Actually, I'm starting to. Hold on. I start to doubt it. That was my statement. That was my statement. My statement was if you're going to go from 4% of the pilots being black to 50% of the pilots to be black, it begs the question, you are going to lower the standards. Should black people get reparations? I believe they should. Why should we generalize and say reparations for black people?
Because there are people that are in a worse place because their family was brought here as slaves.
So over 150 years, they didn't have any ability to make better decisions, to save money, and to invest. It was such a big deal.
Are you blaming a person for being stuck in indentured servitude?
How did the Jews get so wealthy post-Holocaust? How did the Jews get so wealthy? How did the Asians get so wealthy?
Reparations. The answer is reparations.
What percentage of blacks have a father around when they're raised?
I'm not sure.
20%.
So
80% of blacks do not have a stable father around. It is the most predictable way to end up in prison, end up as a or a criminal.
And
It's not a
think
racism
that's a
problem. It's not a white supremacy problem. It's a fact that black fathers impregnate women and they don't stay around with the women
And
that they have
why-
impregnated.
Charlie Kirk, do you think that happens more in the black community compared to others?
It's threefold. Number one, we subsidize single motherhood. Number two, it's culture. It's accepted in the black community. And it
So
should
it's
be.
culture. Okay.
Don't take my
I
word
see.
for it. Read Thomas Sowell's own book on how black culture allows single motherhood to continue into a nanny state type practice. 75% of black youth are raised without a father in the home. 75%. Is that a bigger problem or not a bigger problem than whiteness, white privilege, or white supremacy? How
They
can
should
you
all
blame?
be addressed and they're all related.
Okay, how is a white person to blame? Wouldn't it be more like smart to be like, hey, that this is not about systemic racism? Like, stop impregnating your women and abandoning them? Black pilot, I'm gonna be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman. I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action, Thomas?
Now, like I say, when you speak on black people's situation,
So, do I agree with what Charlie Kirk said? Negative. I don't agree at all. Am I going to comment on it? No, I'm not going to comment on it, but I don't agree with it. And I'm not going to comment on it because that man is dead and gone. And if I were to issue any comments, it would be to his face. But it is what it is. This is America, okay? Another thing that's under attack, our freedoms of speech. So they're utilizing, and this is my reason for actually putting this segment of my man Papa Duck's video into production, is because these entities, these people, they have everything about you that you put on social media. And they're looking for that front person that they can utilize, whether it be by a sacrifice or whether it be you just be the front man and we're going to run our illegal operations, in the background because you're a good guy. Nobody will ever think that these types of things are going on in your camp, right? So we have to be very careful and we have to be very mindful of the things that's going on. No, I don't agree with what he said about African Americans. I don't. But at the same time, he has a right to say that. It is what it is. Let's just keep it honest. Let's keep it a buck. But like I said, my reason for airing this segment is to show how these entities that want to bring America down, they will utilize anything. They will utilize any and everything to trigger events that will fall out to their liking. They want martial law here in America. America, open your eyes, use your brain. Keep your head on the swivel for the upcoming intel report. Intel.